Speaking of Diddy, former Danity Kane member Aubrey O'Day is spilling all the tea in TMZ's upcoming documentary, The Downfall of Diddy. Damn, they got it out there before Diddy. I mean, before 50. Now, I was looking forward to 50 Cent's documentary on this. Now, when she was asked about Diddy giving back the publishing rights to his former artist, she replied, I think he would probably be making moves to keep as many people quiet as possible. Aubrey also added that Diddy allegedly wanted his artists to sign a non-disclosure agreement about their experience at Bad Boy Records. Are you surprised? Real quick, I know a few people that are, under that label and that were given this offer, and it accounted to about $300 and some dollars for some of the artists. I know they weren't trying to give a lot of money to her, Day 26. And so he saw what was coming, the writing that was on the wall. And remember, this was a preemptive thing he did before the Kathy lawsuit came out. We were like, oh, wow, that's really nice of him. But yes, there was a motive. Armand, what do you think about this?
To add to your point, I remember when Aubrey came out and spoke about this, but like a lot of us, I was kind of judging her. I was like, you know what, the Danity Kane flop, you're just complaining. You look like you're just looking for clout. And a lot of people judge her in the comments. However, she knew, just like Diddy knew, that something was coming down the pipeline. So this isn't any new information. It's just now coming back because she's been the most consistent with her story. So I don't want anybody to trash Aubrey O'Day because I see people also saying she's talking too much. She's just talking now. This woman has been on this for years at this point, and we did not believe her. However, I do think that Diddy was trying to pull a fast one on the people because he saw this coming down the pipeline, and it's just not going to work no matter what he does, no matter what he can get away with, no matter what was illegal or legal, then his career is done because the people believe that he did it, and it's too much evidence coming out against him at this point.
Goodolf said Diddy learned it all from Clive Davis. Billy Little said Diddy did it so bad he tried to buy silence for that have never been around. Wait, what? Okay, I can't read that. DB said Diddy needs to go to jail. Anyone who supports abuse can go right along with them. Everybody ain't lying. Al, what do you think about this? What do you think about Aubrey O'Day?
I've said this on the show before. I was a fan of Aubrey O'Day. And like Armand said, she's always been consistent about her story and her dealings with the Diddy situation. And the way she was leaking the information and the way that she did interviews without hesitation, I could tell that she was either trying to do a show, a story, or an exclusive, but it did land her a documentary on Tubi, so there it works. And the good thing about Aubrey O'Day, you have to remember, Aubrey O'Day comes from a family of attorneys. So she's already vetted. She knew the legalities of everything that she said, how she said it, and how to present it to the media, and also how to package the deal without being sued. Good job.
I'm going to say this. I like Aubrey O'Day, and I'm going to say this. I think a lot of times when you're vocal about things, people think you're problematic, like, oh, here she goes again, or here he goes again. A lot of times when there's smoke, there's fire, y'all. And it takes a really brave person to stand up against such a powerhouse like a Diddy, who's backed by lots and lots and lots of money and other people in the business that don't want their secrets told. So I just want us to, moving forward, to try to not be so quick to dismiss people and think, oh, they're just doing it for clout. Because sometimes people are just trying to tell you as much as they can. And then there's also people that fear for their lives. I mean, there's allegations out there that Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car, So if that's stuff that we're finding out, imagine the stuff that we haven't heard that has been done in the dark. And I will say, I agree with you. Aubrey, if you're watching this, we'd love to have you on the show because you have been keeping the same energy for a very long time. You have been consistent on Twitter. You've never changed your story. And I respect you for that because as a woman in that business, to go against a person that put you on, but rightfully so, you went for him. I have respect for you. I really do. Murphy L said, Danity Kane is not a flop. Diddy was a flop manager to every single artist ever. And so D'Angelo said, I feel like two things are true. Puffy has done his dirt and needs to be accountable, but Aubrey also has her own personal grievances because of how he did Danity Kane. Well, don't you think she has a right to have a personal grievance if he did their group poorly? Stop being on people's sides because they're more famous, y'all. That's why. That's how they get away with these things for so long.